There's Paul cleaning our deck. Finn watching him. And there's Jason also cleaning his deck. You watching Daddy? Hello, you watching him? I'm gonna finish tidying up this boat inside. It's quite foggy today. And we're planning on traveling out, so we'll see.
We have a little bit of fog this morning or afternoon or whatever time it is. It's probably about 11:30. We are just leaving Echo Bay and we are going to head over to Regatta Bay. So should be alright for travel. The winds are light. And we got probably about a 2.5 hour run today, so not too bad. Here's the view leaving Echo Bay. Okay, so here is a overview of the route that we did from Echo Bay to Regatta Bay. So we start here in Echo Bay. We leave and we kind of come up through the Long Sault. So this area here, you will see a part in the video where this spot doesn't look so bad on the chart, but it can be, I'm not going to say tricky because it's fairly easy to get through, but when you're kind of coming up on it, it does look a little bit daunting, but it's not too bad. A couple great anchorages I'll point out, one there and one there. So as we continue on, we kind of cruise all the way over to here to Franklin Island, and on Franklin Island is Regatta Bay, so that's where we end up. A little bit foggy out.
It is.
I just slowed down from 6.5 to 6.2 knots just for safety.
Yeah.
That was a joke. Sorry, come again?
This is pretty thick.
Yeah, I'm kind of trying to judge about how far we can see right now, and we're about 0.3 nautical miles from our next turn, and I can't see the island that's kind of by there, so we're probably got about maybe a 0.1 nautical mile
How do
visibility.
you feel, Finn?
Yeah, I would think so. Like 500 yards, maybe.
Yeah, I'm just maybe starting to see a little bit of the island off to my starboard side right now.
This is travel day 2. Headed to our next anchorage and
Regatta Bay.
the visibility. There's the island.
Yeah.
Big island. It's a little eerie. You can't see anything. But anyway. We have to go through those markers?
Yep.
Jeez.
This is called Sphincter Check Rock.
Yeah, I think it's, I always call it Sphincter Pucker Rock, but... I got 20 feet of water under the boat right now, though.
Are you going straight or left?
To the right a little bit. Hey guys, the fog has lifted. We are in Regatta Bay. Weather is beautiful right now. It's sunny. We are cooking dinner because all we do is cook and drink. So, Lex, what do you got going on in the kitchen here?
Making some basmati rice. And right now I just cut up a bunch of garlic and I'm gonna do a bit of like a Alfredo cream sauce with our chicken.
Alright, well,
Fancy!
then let's take you on a little tour. A tour of Regatta Bay. How is it?
Yeah.
And here's our dinner.
It looks kind of gross, but tastes amazing.
What is it?
Just basmati rice with, we did the chicken on the barbecue with garlic Alfredo cream sauce.
Cool. Hello.
Hello.
What are we doing?
We are going to Gilly's. Second fish and chip dinner of the North Channel trip. It's our favorite place.
So this actually isn't a North Channel trip. What this is a tour of Georgian Bay and the North Channel on a mission to find the best fish and chips.
We already know the best. It's this one. It's Gilly's.
Well, don't you spoil it every time.
I'm just saying it's the best.
Yeah, so here we are, anchored in Regatta Bay. Good morning. 7 a.m. on June something. I think it's June 30th. Tomorrow's Canada Day. So we are.
Not quite.
If today's June 30th, tomorrow's July 1st.
Is today June 30th?
I think so. So yeah, so we are just getting ready to leave Regatta Bay, and we are headed towards Brit, and then just north of Brit, probably over to Golden Sword Island or somewhere in that area. Black Bay, I don't know, somewhere around there. Lex is just getting things organized in the galley. I've got the bridge all prepared for our travel, so it's another rainy day.
Big fucking surprise.
I'm just getting a little bit sick of the rain, but everything's wet. So yeah, so for now, we're gonna get the boat started up and get underway. So hope we have a good travel day. Looks like another foggy day, at least to start anyway. Hopefully the fog doesn't stick around too long. How you enjoying the ride?
Good.
A little foggy?
It's a little foggy. I can't really see anything.
How's little Finn doing?
It's good.
Finn, you enjoying the ride? Alright, so we're sitting in Regatta Bay and it's time to leave. This is the route that we decided to take up around Franklin Island. It's all really protected all the way through here. All the way through the Shawanaga is really protected as well. So it was a fantastic ride up until we kind of cruised out. Here's Ojibwe Island. There's a cool little lodge on Ojibwe Island as well. So if you're in the area, you can check that out. But we kind of cruised out towards Pointe Baril and out into Georgian Bay. Typically we would come up and go into Hang Dog Channel up here. it was rough. So we decided to turn around. Cruising in rough water is not fun. You know, we want to enjoy our ride. It's vacation, so we're here to have a good time. So we turned around and we headed back up towards Pointe of Baril, and right into here. I think it's called Regatta Bay. So that was where we kind of stopped off for the night just to ride out the weather, and we had a good time. So we did not make it to Golden Sword, which is our original plan. Georgian Bay was a little too rough, so we turned back and we are at Regatta Bay, right near Pointe of Baril, which means we are going to continue with our Georgian Bay fish and chip tour. So stop 3 is going to be a Pointe of Baril. Apparently there's a great fish and chip spot, so we're going to try that out.
I get anxiety ever since we almost flipped the train.
Here's some good old redneck engineering. Here we are, whitefish dinner number 3. There we go. 6 a.m. on Canada Day. Happy Canada Day, everybody. So 6 a.m. and we are working on attempt number 2 of our make it to Brit and pump out phase. We just left the anchorage. Jason and Pauline, I think, are still asleep. I've been texting them, but I haven't heard back yet. So hopefully they leave soon. I think they're planning on sailing today. And we are just gonna take the small craft route all the way up. There's Lex's head behind me. She loves the morning. So yeah, we're off. It's 7:15 a.m. We are in Hang Dog Channel.
How many scoops?
2 scoops. Lex is down there making coffee.
Fan. So as you guys can see, we're at a marina, and if you recognize it, this is Wright's Marina in Brit, where we got Paradiso. It's kind of funny being back, since the last time we were here was when we drove her back in the fall and came to look at her. So here we are, getting a pump out some fuel, and Finn's having his breakfast. Oh,
They're getting done.
Finn, he sees a fly.
They're doing the same thing.
Finn, that's not for you, bud.
Are we live?
We're live, go ahead, hurry up.
So this is life at 6.8 knots. And I'm gonna say probably 2-foot waves on the beam. We're
It's
having,
fucking miserable, and I feel very sick.
I don't know if I would say it's effing miserable.
Well, my stomach is saying that, so.
It's just rolling a little bit. And
Is that Jay and Pauline out there sailing?
yeah, it is. We're making a mess.
Yeah, look at the shattered glass that I have to go try to clean. Ooh, splashy splash. Okay, I'm gonna go clean this, but I don't think I can stand up for much longer. Anyway, this is what I'm dealing with right now. I don't know if you can even see.
We are, what, 10 and a half hours in, maybe 10 hours and 40 minutes into our day. We are at the north end of Beaverstone Bay. We are out of all the crap wind, and we are almost going to make the turn into Collins Inlet. I think we're going to head over to Mill Lake and anchor in Mill Lake. So as we make the turn into Collins Inlet, Lex, why don't you go and get a view of Collins Inlet?
All right.
Okay guys, so here's a rough overview of our day's travels. I can't remember exactly how long it was, 10 to 12 hours at least I think. It was a long day anyway. So we left Pointe Baril in Kitsilano Bay. When we came out, this is the part where we had to turn around. Yesterday I think it was, but it wasn't too bad, so we carried on. I think we left early enough before the winds picked up, so it was alright. So we came up through Hangdog Channel, continued on. Now this area here between Hangdog Channel and where you kind of go in to go to Brit, that area can get pretty rough, so that's always a kind of a caution area for us on how far we might make it. There is an anchorage in Hangdog. So as we came into Brit, I didn't map this all the way into Brit, but here's Bing Inlet, so this takes you into to where we fueled up and pumped out. This is actually also where we bought Paradiso, so it's kind of nice to get back there. So we went in for pump out and I believe some fuel, and left there, and we continued on. Typically our goal would be either to get back into Henvey Inlet, Key River, somewhere in that area. It's a nice spot, or we would continue on and go to the Bustard Islands, which is probably one of my more favorite stops, I guess you could say. Great anchorage. But we had a decent travel day with some more wind forecasted for the next few days. So we wanted to kind of go as far as we could. So after the Bustard Islands, you are kind of left exposed to Georgian Bay again. We did have a really strong, I believe it was a north wind. So there isn't a ton of fetch, but we were still getting, as we kind of came along here, we were probably still getting 2-foot waves. So we made the turn up into Beaverstone Bay, Collins Inlet here, and to our destination for the day in Mill Lake, and that was where we anchored. Here we are, Mill Lake, having a drink. Canada Day, 200 knots of wind.
200. Beautiful Caesar, made by yours truly.